Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and a little bit of astrology with these dailies. So the first portion is personal readings for all of you. And the second portion will be political. Today I'm going to check in to see if the Saudis, were they the ones that loaned or either gave Elon Musk the money to buy Twitter. But out of that, into your personal reading, the moon's in Aquarius this morning, getting ready to, well, it's actually starting out 6 a.m. Pacific time. It is only 10 degrees away from Saturn, so it will conjunct Saturn throughout, or later on today and tomorrow into the night. So that puts it in a T-square between, so imagine the Sun and Saturn up here in Aquarius, and then we have the South Node over here in Scorpio, and Uranus over here conjunct the North Node, and Saturn is squaring, so we've got a T-square going on, right? Two tension fields with Saturn and the Moon at the apex, with Uranus over here. The slower moving planet, which is Uranus, is usually the winner. So the moon's going to bring something to light in order to help us free ourselves even more with Uranus. And it might just be waking up to climate change. It might be waking up to, because Aquarius always brings in an awareness of some type. Taurus is everything about the earth. Saturn rules the earth. So your guess is as good as mine how it's going to play out for everyone. But for the personal portion, okay, so we have the High Priestess reversed. So there's a real need to go within and listen to your higher self. It could be that there are some secrets that will come out. This could be that you have some doubt in someone, and it's warranted. It's a warranted doubt if you do. Let's see what else. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Could this someone be someone you've been loaning money to, and they have no plans to pay you back? Could it be that there's no reciprocity within a relationship? You're always giving and they're always taking, and maybe you haven't been speaking up about it because the High Priestess, she doesn't speak up. She listens to her guts. Okay, and then, then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So it could be a coworker that's doing, this could be a work situation for some of you where they're doing a mediocre job, and you're the one picking up the slack, and you haven't said anything about it in the past, but you're thinking about it now. And it could also be that you spill the beans, the secret's out, because you're tired of the lack of reciprocity, the lack of equality. Let's see, let me think of what other ways this could play out for you guys. This could be a betrayal. This could be someone with a hidden agenda, and they're giving to get, and they're wanting you to pick up the slack for them. So they're kissing your butt. Oh, you're so great. You're so smart. You know how to do everything. And they're doing that so that they can just sit back and be the slacker, and you know what I mean, right? In a personal relationship, this is like, the husband or the boyfriend or the kid, the grown-ass kids that won't pick up their dirty clothes off the floor, let alone they throw their clothes on the floor. They don't go in the hamper. That's fine if they pick them up and put them in later. But then they always go, oh, but you're so good at the laundry, or, oh, I didn't see that. Right? You know what I mean? It's like that kind of crap. Oh, and then the little astrology lesson with the Eight of Pentacles, you can see right there, this is Sun in Virgo. We want order. Virgo, in its highest level, is about divine order, which is very healing. Virgos don't like chaos. This is a chaotic situation, whatever's going on. And I would just say, if you have to hold your tongue for a while, that's fine. But just, know that there's a hidden agenda, I feel, going on here between whoever this person is, that it just doesn't have any inspiration for their job or for their life, or there's, because this can be just like a passionless type of a situation. And now, on another level, this could be a dead-end career that you're holding out because you're waiting for something better to come through. So it might be that you're putting out, because pentacles are physical, concrete things. You could be putting out a resume and you're waiting, and you're secretly waiting, and then you'll give your 2 weeks because you're not going anywhere in this job that you're in, because you can't, because there's no love, there's no power, there's no, you don't have to love your boss, but there's no love for the job. Right? There's got to be love. There's got to be love and passion for the job. Otherwise, what happens is your power can't come through. Okay. So I'm using the Kipper. I'm using the Card Geeks Kipper because these cards are smaller, and we don't need the extra cards that Ciro Marchetti's deck has. But the question is, did MBS or the Saudis or anyone somebody loaned him the money, but who did? And so I know who I put in my head this, which card would be for MBS or one of the, the whole Saudi situation. But if some other cards come through, then we'll see. Who did loan him the money? If it's not the Saudis, then who was it? Who gave him that money to buy Twitter? Because the issue has to do with, hold on, let me draw the cards here. That's Elon. Oops. And 10. And I'll take the cards off the bottom too. Because the deal is, I guess, from what I'm hearing from you guys, is that they don't like China and Saudi Arabia, Iran, some other countries. They don't like what social media is doing to the younger kids, their kids, the younger population. They're feeling that they could lose control, for one thing. For another thing, they don't like it at all. So what better way to tank Twitter? And Twitter has been such a political platform. So what a better way to tank Twitter than to have a sell it to Elon. Sell it to somebody who's mentally unstable. Sell it to somebody who has no people skills. Yeah, and he always liked Twitter, so he would be a target as well. Okay, so this card, the Long Way card, this card has to do with all roads to get them to what they wanted, right? All paths. So I think Elon was just a target here. These are coming up behind his back. This good outcome card they could see him as being successful. They wanted to literally back him successfully so that change could come through, right? And the change would be him. So this top row is confirming that that is true. The theft, and the theft card, it's often thievery, but it can sometimes just be that someone is not they're just not all there. Like the elevator doesn't go to the top sometimes. It's a negative person. This is my card for, energy vampires that just like to have all the attention, and like people who drain each other. So the drain created the change for Elon, and this is going to bring him down. He's been having trouble with Tesla, though, because the cars keep catching on fire, and the self-driving trucks have been causing accidents. So things aren't working well for him there. Hopefully, he'll do better with solar farms, because he did buy Solar City way back when. And they did massive amounts of work in California through Southern California anyway. I don't know about PG&E, but with Southern California Edison, they put a lot of solar panels on top of a lot of roofs and big stores, like Walmart, all over the world, all over the country. So anyway, Elon is knighting down here to the illness card. So this has to do with the mental illness. The court card is my card for making decisions. He's up here on top, and he made the decision, and now he's stuck in his own self-created prison. But as far as money, we have the theft and the dishonesty card. This card is a lot like the fox in the Lenormand, where sometimes it's not a person, it's just that something is wrong. Something is really messed up. And the way I read it is that what is here, that what is wrong is behind the back, and it causes issues here. This is his reputation. These cards touch. This is him and his reputation. And he is the problem that is wrong, and he is now in his self-created prison. But notice I don't have cards here to show who, if it's MBS or who the person would be. The ones that are on the bottom, I have expectation, so something in a few months could change. 3 to 5 months, something could, hold on. Maybe I'll just keep going this way. In 3 to 5 months, there could be a new ambition, or this could be, this could be MBS, because this would be about the right age range. I think he's under 50. I think he's in his 40s. And here we have the giving card. But with the child card, I don't think that he gave it all. There's a painful ending. Here we have a woman, too. So I don't think it was just MBS. Work, okay. And then we have an older woman. This could be a woman from another country, even. We're talking India, China, we're talking but they're in bed. They're in bed with, there's going to be an examination. And here we have the foreign card. And the living room brings in the exact, gloomy, unexpected money. Okay, so it's possible. So foreign, a foreign intimate circle of friends who were just very pessimistic about, they maybe didn't care about the money. Let me, hold on one second, let me do this. I'm curious now, I'm going to slide these up here, because I didn't look at the bookends here. Hold on, let me do this. Actually, I'll just go this way. Okay. All right, so what I neglected to do was, yeah, the drain has been happening for a long time with Twitter and with Elon. The plan to take down Twitter has been happening for a long time. And Elon was the vehicle, literally vehicle, for the change, to give them the outcome that they wanted. The court card is a decision. In this situation, I feel like it's a decision because, you know, we don't have rules against this right now yet. You know, we're even weak in our FCC laws, and that's because of something that happened after Reagan. Okay, so mental illness is what I'm getting here. This is him and his decision because, yeah, it's what I said in the beginning. They invested in him because they knew he was vulnerable mentally. He was a target for them. And they also, I think, had a... They had it out to tank him, is what I'm getting here. They had it out to tank him. So it was like a double win. But I'm not getting it was just MBS. I'm getting it was a group of people. Let me go ahead. I know this is going to run a little long. I didn't mean for that to happen, but let me go ahead and use the maybe Linneman that I was using with the other readings. Who or whom loaned him the money? And of course we'll get the reasons why along with it. Where did the money come from? Where'd the fundage come from? And I'm going to take the 2 off the bottom, but this way. Okay. Oops, I hadn't flipped over there. Okay, so that's home security. Let me just, okay, oh, complicated. This would be a woman that wanted to protect, I'm getting Publix heiress vibe here. Oh, and the money, okay, so there's the money flow. You know, it's like people that party, you know. I mean, I've seen this one meme going around that I wasn't really laughing at because it's so sad. But instead of, remember Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and the 2 guys? I can't remember the 2 guys. Oh, and here we have a woman, right? Yep. Okay, this is really interesting. And I don't have a foreign card, we have a fish card. So, and this is money, assets. So this means a lot of assets. It was a woman with a lot of assets. But anyway, so back to the little meme. It was, I think Pegasus sent it to me and a couple other people too. And I didn't post it in the funny section because I didn't think it was that funny, but now I'm flashing on it. And it was, what's his name? the disgusting guy from Texas, Ted Cruz, and I can't remember who the other guy was over here. And there's a black guy in the middle, and I don't know, it didn't look like Herschel Walker, but, it's like that energy where you play a person and they become the fall guy, and it's just, over $1 bet, just stupid. That's what I'm getting with this here. This feels to me like it's a woman primarily with a lot of money, parties all over the world. I mean, she lives in Italy and America. She lives wherever she wants. But a lot of assets. It's a woman with a lot of assets. This is not foreign. This isn't foreign. But MBS could be in there too. I'm just feeling it's not. This is my Putin card often. Because this is in the stature, this is a short person with a very round face. That's Putin. This is a predator. So this is her and someone who preyed upon Elon Musk. But it's complicated. Because I feel like it's more than one person. But whomever, maybe this is the person that had the idea, and maybe MBS and Saudis are involved, but I feel like somebody from our homeland who had the idea and the assets, and a lot of assets. And maybe, or for all we know, it's a woman that had something, because you could imagine Elon could piss people off, right? So I'm wondering, let me bring these down just a little so you can see that, because a lot of people like to read the insets. The Queen of Clubs is a problematic person. That's the reason that's the snake. I feel like it's somebody in our homeland, and it very well could have been somebody that wanted to get back at Elon and organized. I feel like there's a little bit of an organization going on here. Someone that's loyal to their own money. This is so weird, though. Well, but then it's not when you think about it. People with that much money, they always need tax write-offs, and a business loss is a tax write-off. So, yeah. But she helped other people with so much money that they party every day. And she had all the assets, or a lot of the assets, and Putin's here, and she's connected to Putin. She might be that one that had, I can't remember her last name. My goodness. I saw it on Frontline. Frontline did a documentary on was it the Pandora Papers, I think? Pandora or Paradise, I forget now which one. Definitely not Panama. But, and she was this woman that went all over the world. She had a child with Putin and had hundreds of millions of dollars. Younger, and she could party and, connect. Like imagine the way Ghislaine Maxwell did, but, for different reasons. This woman would be doing it for different reasons. But I get that she's got a solid foundation. She's really complicated. She'll bite anybody in the ass she wants. She's a predator. And whether or not it had to do with but then again, maybe protecting children. We don't have children here. We don't have the child card here. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. Maybe you can hit up some other readers and psychics and see what they get. Because I'm I'm not getting that it's just Saudi Arabia. I feel like it's a mixture, and I don't know who this woman is that organized it, but she's shown up twice with the maybe Lenormand, and then also, we had the rich girl work, and we had the good lady, right, in bed, marriage. These two cards are alike, right? We had, unexpected money. We had a lot of the same messages here, or we have the same messages, repetitive messages. So, yeah, I think handshake deal with money, with people with money, power, a lot of money, complicated relationship with Putin. They're loyal to Putin, loyal to the deal. She's loyal, this triad right here, and she's a predator. This could be on our homeland even. Or it could just be that she has a really... Well, or this could literally just be that this is Putin that did buy her that condo that was a few million dollars in Morocco. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's all I can say. This is all I have. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Jean, for such a great question. Bye.